Remember, all of the information they tried to erase can still be found at Infowars.com and Infowars.com/show. Project Veritas's latest video exposes a senior Google employee explaining how they are working to prevent Trump in 2020 and another Trump-like situation in the future. They have video evidence of this Google employee saying these things, and they also have the testimony of a Google whistleblower that has reported these things to Project Veritas because they're fed up with the way that Google is going, with what Google is doing, and they say that Project Veritas are the only ones that they can trust to get this story out. Everybody else would bury it. That is true because you see, there's an article right now on Infowars.com about how Project Veritas and these stories are totally ignored and, in fact, blacklisted by the corporate mainstream media. Fox News is not even picking up on this. And now this is a story that has been mentioned by U.S. government officials. Louis Gohmert, the congressman, has talked about this. It's all over the news. It's all over Drudge Report. And yet no corporate mainstream media organizations are talking about this. It's a very, very big story. Jen Janai is the head of so-called responsible innovation, and she's quoted as saying things like, "We all got screwed over in 2016. She says, the people got screwed over, the news media got screwed over, people at Google got screwed over, etc. And she said that now they're trying to look at what happened and how can we prevent it from happening again. And then she goes in and she says that they're working on algorithms and they're looking at, what can we implement here at Google, and then if 2016 were to happen again, or if we were to go back in time, would we have been able to change the outcome? Now, there are multiple ways that Google is using their algorithmic processes in order to prevent dissident voices from getting out there. One of them is that they censor conservative or perceived conservative-leaning people. And it's not just by throttling the number of people that get to see this. It's not just by suppressing it and not recommending them. But they try to change people's opinions by what they recommend in the YouTube sidebar, the recommended videos, etc. Now, if you go on YouTube at all, you probably recognize that the recommended videos often don't have anything to do with the video that you just watched. It didn't used to be that way. The example that they use in this video, or in the article on Project Veritas' website, is that if somebody's watching Dave Rubin or Tim Pool, rather than recommending Dave Rubin, Tim Pool, or someone else who's similar, or someone else who is watched and enjoyed by other people who watch these programs, what they're going to do instead is show you other left-leaning news organizations such as CNN and MSNBC in order to try and get you to watch those instead. Now, furthermore, they go on and they say that people are programmed. The insider from Google that reported to Project Veritas has leaked multiple pictures and infographics showing Google's process, how they think about these things. And they believe that Google, that their algorithms program people. Now, they are not coming from a position of saying that we're trying to program people. What they're saying is that whether we like it or not, the algorithms, produce certain search results, and then that shows people certain things, and then they start believing certain things, and it's a vicious cycle. So they're self-aware enough to say, yes, our algorithms have an effect on the way that people think. And while they're not outright saying we're going to try to program people, they're saying, how can we use this in order to better suit our political agenda? And this brings us to Google's new project called Machine Learning Fairness. Now, this is an effort in order to combat what Google is calling algorithmic unfairness. Now, they don't care about algorithmic unfairness against conservatives or people that they perceive to be conservatives. In fact, they're enforcing that unfairness by not recommending their videos, suppressing them, censoring them, deplatforming them, etc. But they're trying to combat the algorithmic unfairness that might make people think that women can't be CEOs or something along those lines. There is an example given in these leaked photographs that show, number one, that Google is not concerned with factually representing what is being Googled. So, for example, if a person Googles CEO and they're shown primarily male results for CEOs, then that would be considered algorithmically unfair, not because it is factually inaccurate, because most CEOs are male, but it would be unfair because it's enforcing the stereotype that CEOs can only be men and that women really don't belong in leadership positions. Again, it doesn't matter that that is factually representing the way that the world is. There are also other photographs, screenshots of Google and their autofill in the search bar. If you Google something like women can blank, Google will autofill it as women can vote, women can do it, women can do anything, etc. If you type in men can blank, it will give you suggestions such as men can have babies, men can get pregnant, men can have periods. Obvious propaganda. Now, if you type in Donald Trump emails, you'll get all kinds of search results, some about certain things, some you'll get Donald Trump campaign emails. But if you type in Hillary Clinton emails, there are no suggested results. And to wrap all of this up, this video was posted on YouTube. Project Veritas posted this video to YouTube, which is owned by Google. Now, this video exposes Google's attempts at blatantly propagandizing people, Google's attempts at controlling and even brainwashing the way that people think, Google's attempts at influencing election results for an entire country because they know better. And Google, who owns YouTube, pulled this video off of their site so that no one could watch it. Again, people are influenced by what they see, so you can't allow them to see the truth. Now, if you would like to watch this video, which has been pulled from YouTube, you can do so at projectveritas.com. And if you would like to support Project Veritas and the amazing work, the groundbreaking and very, very important that they're doing over there at that organization, you can find ways to do that on projectveritas.com. It is imperative that we support organizations like them and other alternative media. Like we said just a moment ago, the corporate mainstream media is not reporting on this at all. It's only thanks to Project Veritas and people like those at the Drudge Report who are willing to spread the word. It's only thanks to them that this sort of stuff gets out there. So we ask that, we want to spread the word about them, and we ask that you spread the word to other people and support them. We also thank you for the support that you've given to us here at Infowars.com. We do everything that we can to spread the word about these things and to talk about our own stories and the other stuff that's going on. We, as alternative media companies and individuals, all have to work together in order to make sure that the information gets out there. So we thank you for your support for us, Project Veritas, etc. If you'd like to spread the word for our work, you can do so by spreading the link to videos like this. We need it more than ever as YouTube is suppressing videos like this. They're not recommending it to people. And you can spread the links to all of our articles at Infowars.com as well as our live links at Infowars.com/show. And if you'd like to support us financially so that we can continue to do this and we can continue to spread the word and send people out to Trump rallies as the election nears, etc., you can do so at InfowarsStore.com. We thank you for your support. My name is Jake Lloyd reporting for NewsWars.com.
Tomorrow's news today.
As the years go by, it gets harder and harder to keep up with your body's nutritional needs. With changes in diet, unnatural ingredients, and stress, you may not be able to get all the necessary nutrients, amino acids, vitamins, and minerals needed daily. That's why InfoWars Life created the powerful Vitamin Mineral Fusion formula. The new platinum standard of advanced multivitamin formulation, Vitamin Mineral Fusion uses a unique delivery system to maximize the effects and give your body the tools it needs to support your body. Using a proprietary process, we've managed to make this powerhouse formula into a delicious, concentrated drink mix that's loaded with high-quality ingredients. Perfect for a hot summer day or relaxing at home, Vitamin Mineral Fusion is loaded with 34 different essential vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and more. Start supporting your body's needs in a great-tasting, natural, and affordable drink mix with Vitamin Mineral Fusion today. Available at InfoWarsStore.com.